when you go somewhere, I've been on vacation with you, and I always feel like you're about to leave. Like when big news happens, you
have to leave.
You got to go.
It's the double phone thing, right?
The two phones.
Leave your phones.
How many passports do you
How many
have,
passports?
David?
I do have two. I have two passports,
Yeah.
Because certain countries, they check your stamps, and certain countries aren't friendly to others, so you have to have sort of two at the ready at all times.
Do you ever accidentally get one passport stamped by?
Well, they do spend a lot of time, and they flip through, and they're looking at where you've been and why you've been there.
I flipped through your passport.
I remember where,
Which is the most exciting thing I've ever seen because he's been to countries that I thought were fake.
Yeah, how many stands have you been to? It was
yeah, right.
How many have you been to?
I don't know.
All of them.
You know what Mark always says is tonight.
Tonight.
Wherever I am, that's how we start the show.
Yeah,
tonight. What do we got tonight? I know, I gotta get on the list.
Hey, how's your beloved dog, Axel?
He's amazing. He's amazing. By the way, here's the thing.
Okay.
We always talk about this too. What are we going to do after this, right?
Yeah.
And we're not going anywhere. So Bob, Dana, Deborah are all
Yeah,
watching.
no,
Right. We're not.
But
going
we
anywhere.
talk about we've often talked about in the future,
Where are we going?
the next
I
phase
figured
of
it
our
out.
lives.
Okay, tell me.
Best business plan ever.
Okay.
Tell us.
Okay. So Maggie.
Yes.
She runs this company called XPARS here in New York.
Yes.
And this is where Axel goes. And in the beginning, it's just an enormous help. But then over time, you realize what they're really doing, right? So every morning, you'll get like a time. 7:42, we'll pick up your dog at the corner of Hudson and look at this.
There's
Look at
Axel.
that. Hudson and Perry, or wherever they decide. It's a Ford van. They open up the back of the van, and she's taking out the rows of seating. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like Annie Leibovitz taking these pictures,
literally.
right?
So she takes and
You open up. Look at Axel.
Axel really knows how to find his camera.
Find his light.
He is like.
You know, and I hear that you have to be a well-behaved dog because if you're not, you get kicked out of the club.
She does a little test, Central Park. She watches the dog, but she's an amazing trainer too. But you open up the back of the van, and all the dogs are like waiting. They're wagging their tails. And they're like, Axel's here, you know. Gordy and his dad are waiting at the corner sometimes.
Yeah, right.
And Gordy's licking Axel, and you know Axel.
Yeah.
You get like one kiss a day from him
One
if you're
kiss,
lucky.
that's it.
Right. But
Yep.
Gordy's like in his face, and they're all like,
They're best friends.
Axel loves it. Axel
So
takes all
she runs this
and
program.
they go hiking during the day. They go outside of New York City.
Is
come
that
back
our
at the-
plan B?
That's our plan B, right? We should just go hiking
We're
with
just
Maggie.
gonna hike with Maggie and the dogs.
Axel has a whole second life. This is what I
All right, we're gonna take a break.
We have to point out before we take the break, Albert Bianchini's dog did not get into this program, and it has to be said.
When we come back.